Saw Tokyo last night. Did you ever get to see it? Ganji's piece was dead on, right? I never would have thought someone could write a story that close to us. I guess this is pretty typical though. I wasn't that bad, was I? And the chairperson, it was just like your sketches. Well, I didn't know what to think after seeing everything that we were displayed on the big screen. I mean, it's been hard. This letter has taken me the entirety of the last year to write. It'll be the last one that I write you. This time, I'll not hide it away in the depths of notebooks piled under the workbooks and boxes stacked in my living room in the times I'm between living spaces. I'm longing for this sense of nostalgia to go away. Every time I go home, I'm still listening to my same old CDs, still driving down the same old roads. But this time, it threw me into this autopilot that went straight to your old apartment. It wasn't just autopilot though, it was more like this crazy delusion thing. It was to the extent that I thought I was actually going there, just like I did every day after school. I was actually wondering what you'd be doing when I walked through the threshold. I didn't know if you'd be cleaning up your room, be working on a paper, or maybe answering the door in that rolled shoulder, loose stance you always held yourself in. One that hinted you were tired, annoyed, but still playful, still beautiful, and still sexy. But as I rounded the bend from College Oak to Winding, I realized it was March 21st, 2009, and I was not driving to your apartment. I was not going to see you anytime soon. I saw Tokyo last night. Did you ever get to see it? Ganji's piece was dead on, right? It was strange watching myself up there on the big screen. I could reflect upon where our lives ran together more so than ever. It was like our distances blocked this from my memory. All I could think about was wanting to come home. Today I woke up and went to work with that feeling that overwhelms anything else that had happened that morning and the night before. I was contemplating the concept of home that seems to reappear in every film I watch lately. I opened up the office and started my computer the same way I've done for the last 12 months. As I began to rinse and wash the old coffee stains out of the pot with the stinky sponge that had done this job way too many times for its lifespan, I remembered how I cleaned the same model every day for the last 3 years back home. Every day I would clean that coffee pot and think about the hours I would spend at work away from you. I would think about you still asleep while I got up and went to work. I would think about you waking up, getting dressed, eating breakfast, going to work, and how your day would turn out. Now I do the same monotonous task every morning in the office. Today all this crept up on me again. Well, I took all this in as I rinsed the soapy water out of the glass pot and accidentally smashed it on the stainless steel sink that is too small and unfit to wash any dishes in. I was afraid my boss would be upset. Although I wasn't hurt by the glass, those memories have been with me all day long. However, I'll never have to see that goddamn coffee pot again after I take the recycling out on Wednesday. But you can't go home. Home is only a concept. It's only a memory. It only exists for that short amount of time, and it can never be reached again. Home is like a living organism that dies within the moment. It's always fleeting. It can never be reached. This is why so many characters kill themselves in the movies. because they can't cope with the fact that they can't go home.